That's the ball.
Pretty
Ball
easy to
outside.
give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate. This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1. Back here in Philadelphia, and now here's the starter for the American League, Cam Schlittler. What do you look for here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start for beginning.
That misses.
That's down. That's the ball.
1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Ohtani with a swing. High fly ball driven deep to right. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Guerrero steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away, and the runner holds. Ohtani stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Here's a 2-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at third, 2 away. Upstairs.
Ball, that's high.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Andy Pages in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. And a payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4. Take your base.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Out to short, to second, but he beats the throw. Save. National Leaguers strand a couple. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He wastes no time on this one. Junior. It appears Dave Roberts. Jacob Misiorowski taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Misiorowski, an all-star a season ago, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch. Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Caminero wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Here's Byron Buxton. And there's a foul ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Ball.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 1-1. In there at the knees. Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Foul ball, still 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down, bases empty. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That's towards center. Trout on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back at Citizens Bank Park, digging in, Shea Langoliers. First offering, foul tipped, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. Swings through that one.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Ball, outside.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. That's outside, and the count's full. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here's Trout. 0 for 1 so far.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Check swing, went around. Strike 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Stepping in, Drake Baldwin. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Ohtani swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
No, that's down. Ball.
That's in there, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 2 outs, base is empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
No, that's in.
In the air, right field. And it drops in. The throw in, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Juan Soto. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Albies on the move. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying, and boom goes the dynamite. A 2-run blast, and we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. And that's off
that's it.
the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And they get the out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 2-2 game. Back here in Philadelphia, start of the 4th.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Next offering in the dirt. Ball 1. Liner, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup. Right through there for a strike.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Judge into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Inside move to second, and Judge back in safely. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. This one in the air, center field. Pages gets under it. 1 away. Tags the runner, and it's a double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4-3s or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Comes up empty.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
stays alive. Two down, nobody on, and they'll do it again.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job.
Vlad swings, drives one deep left field. Boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's down and in. A slider missed. Byron Buxton up next for the American League. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. One scores. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the fourth, Andy Pages getting ready to hit. Off the mark there, and that's ball 2. Swings through the sweeper. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Now it's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Struck out swinging his first time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Number 5. Shortstop,
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Gets the bunt down the right side, and they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 5th. So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former 2nd overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft.
Now pitching for
Joan Duran. Over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball, that's low.
And that one fouled off. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Shea Langoliers.
Outside, that's a ball.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That's to third. Handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, leading off, Brandon Marsh. And he swings through that one. Check swing, went around. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. In there, got him looking for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Baldwin in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. And the 0-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Welcome back. It's been a great game.
Nope, ball.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
No, ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Comes a 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Mike Trout. He was late there, strike one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
The 0-2. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table the setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Judge stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Judge checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. 2 down, nobody on. Judge comes up empty there.
Ball, that's down.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 6th inning. They turn things over to the southpaw, Parker Messick.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now it's Juan Soto. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Freeman at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's Yordan Alvarez. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
Right there. Iglesias.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You could tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one misses, and the count is filled up.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Foul ball there. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2. Alvarez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
In the air, left field. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Buxton, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Quick move to first. Alvarez back on a dive. Swings through that one for strike 2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. He'll circle the bases. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Late with the swing there. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. But 2 come across to score in the inning. Courtesy. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the 7th. Andy Pages getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Coils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Sets him down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Muncy stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And now the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Marsh. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal of second base.
Man at second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep it.
Runner goes again. Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Mason Miller will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Miller.
Ball, that's
Miller,
it.
a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Back to the top of the order. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Miller, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
That one at triple digits. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Trout at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And a foul ball.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Struck him out swinging, and he strikes out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. On to the bottom of the 8th, Drake Baldwin now at the plate.
Ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
1 down. Back to the top of the order now. Here's Ohtani. There's the strike. And a big swing and a miss. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 1 for 3.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap. Well, they clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it and they bail you out.
Juan Soto now.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Shohei on the go. And down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. NL leaves 1. And the deficit remains. Back at Citizens Bank Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here comes Aaron Judge. That misses the zone. And it's 1-0. Swings through that. Way outside. And it's 2-1. Swings through that one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating. Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
The 0-2. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
That's a ball.
That clips the corner.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. He's doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Swing and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And I think Dave Roberts. Now on the bump, Braxton Ashcraft. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Caminero at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here in Philadelphia, last chance for the home team. Freddie Freeman digs in now. Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League, Bryce Harper.
And he handles left-handed pitchers very well, so not too worried about the same-handed matchup right here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. 0 for 3 in this one. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Comes up empty.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Set down on strikes. And they're down to their last out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
Ball. Ball low.
Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Good job to fight that one off. Messick is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambian. Talk to you soon.